I think I was more entertained taking a sip of my brisk juiced drink pink lemonade than I was ever entertained by Monday Night Raw tonight. I cannot stress to you how fucking garbage this show is. And you expect me to fucking care for Survivor Series with how horrendous this fucking go-home show is? And, well, was. Because thank God the fucking show is over. I swear to God, in the 3 hours that I was watching this shit, I like dozed off like, maybe, if the show was 3 hours, I dozed off like about 2.5. For exception of a couple of fucking segments of the show which I found a bit interesting enough for me to fucking pay attention to. Because in the meantime, this shit just fucking felt like it was all fucking filler. Like, are you fucking serious, bro? The lack of effort in this fucking show is so evident. Like, you can see how this shit is it's just put out there. It's like, did you see how, like, Elias was on the phone? He was just like, just talking on the phone, just like not even paying attention to what's going on, like not really paying attention to Bobby Lashley as he was in the ring. That's exactly how the fucking creative team is on the back, like, talking on the phone. Oh yeah, I gotta do this, and then they just come up with a fucking script as they fucking talk, and they just write down some shit that, supposedly makes sense, but, they just write it down and like, okay, alright, done. Here, Vince, here's the paper. Do you like it, Vince? Here's the script for tonight. Oh, alright, let's, I'm gonna prove this shit, and we're just gonna grow with it. That was it. That was it for tonight. 90% of the fucking show was exactly what I just told you. It was written, fucking script here, there, let me just fucking plug these words in because they look fucking cool, or, makes a little bit of sense, Alright, this is self for mediocrity, fuck it. It's just, who cares? Who cares if it's a go-home show for Survivor Series? Oh, here, Vince. Here, have it. Like, I just do not fucking get this, man. Like, it's just horrendous. It's garbage. And there's people out there that think that this fucking show is watchable. Like, oh no, you gotta give credit for trying. They're putting on a fucking show, even though Roman Reigns is out. They're trying their best. No, fuck that! That's bullshit. Except when the fucking show is garbage. Tonight was fucking garbage. Just like last week, and just like the week before, there's very little fucking importance to this fucking show. Little importance to none. But I gotta fucking watch this shit so I can review it, so I can fucking give you guys a fucking insight on what I think, no sugarcoat, no bullshit fucking kind of fucking review on this podcast. So y'all can be fucking informed of what really goes on, okay? Ah, freak shit, like damn. Like right off the bat, this show was just fucking like, okay, a battle royal. Alright. Over a fucking match at Survivor Series, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, tag teams versus tag teams. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. There is no effort. Like, what importance have all these teams been given? Okay? What importance has the Raw Tag Team Division have been given for the past fucking year? Not even AOP was there. I would put AOP there. I will give AOP 2 fucking matches at Survivor Series night. Because it'll at least boost a bit the fucking Raw tag team division. Because none of the fucking teams on the Raw tag team for Survivor Series, there's nothing behind them. And then you got the B team. The B team eliminated fucking Scott Dawson. Like the Revival, man. Like I just feel fucking bad for the Revival. The Revival deserve so much better. And they are fucking given just nothing to fucking like nothing. Nothing at all. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Raw tonight was in Kansas City. The show starts off with the Battle Royal to determine who will be the tag team, the captain of Raw's tag team for Survivor Series night this Sunday. The match went underway, but 2 minutes to the show, Braun Strowman comes in and just starts fucking throwing everybody over the road, just wreaking havoc, causing destruction, causing chaos. You know, you have to have these people fucking excited for something, and WWE, the way they can fucking, rely on getting the people riled up and like fucking cheering and like, getting them interested is by causing chaos. It's funny because the show itself was fucking chaotic. So they're relying on that. How sad. How pathetic. Anyways, he goes in. He grabs a chair. Gets in the ring. And he sets up the chair. And he sits on the chair. And says, tonight's show is brought to you by the Monster Among Men. He's tired of chasing Corbin around. And he won't leave until Corbin gets these hands. Oh my God. Fucking Braun Strowman, bro. You know what? I loved Braun Strowman, last year, at this time last year. He was fucking the best thing on Raw. Okay? Something to look forward to week in and week out. He was destroying everything, something. He was destroying something every fucking week. And he was just getting over with the crowd organically. He was getting cheered. And then Raw had no choice but to turn this man face, eventually. And then, of course, with the whole Roman Reigns agenda, they turned him heel. But now they want to turn him back face because, they don't have anybody, credible enough to be the face because they put all of their fucking eggs in one basket with Roman Reigns. And what did they get off of that? Absolutely nothing. And now you expect everybody to care, to fucking believe that Braun Strowman, I gotta take him serious now because he turned into a baby face all of a sudden. And now he's being built up, so I can cheer him on and, go on with my day. Tough squash. Fuck that. Bullshit. Horseshit. Garbage. No. That is absolutely garbage, man. I'm sorry. But Braun Strowman was buried on last Friday at Crown Jewel. Not this Friday, the Friday before this past Friday. 5 F5s? 5 F5s. And you expect me to fucking take this guy serious enough? And he asks Stephanie if he can get another shot at the fucking Universal Championship. Again. Yes, you heard me. Again. Why? Why should I believe that why should I even take Braun Strowman seriously as to fucking see him face Brock Lesnar yet again when you were fucking decimated 2 times Last year, it only took 1 F5. This year, somehow, it took 5 F5s. And you expect me to take this guy seriously and try to dethrone Brock Lesnar once again at another attempt? Get the fuck out of here. At TLC, most likely. And I'm not looking forward to that shit at all. Because you know for a fucking fact that Brock Lesnar is going to fucking win. Brock Lesnar's going to win. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Braun Strowman. But reports have been saying that Braun Strowman has, has been his own worst enemy and shit like that. And he's been arriving to shows late and not having the best behavior in the backstage and not being a team player and shit like that. Which, if that's the case, he's just fucking digging himself in a deeper hole. That's all his fault. So, that's on him. But, as far as the fucking show goes, I just can't. I'm tired of Braun Strowman. Man, I'm just tired. I'm tired. The way, the time for him to have won the championship was last year against Brock Lesnar when he faced him for the first time last year. After that, when he lost, I'm like, forget it. This guy, nah. Forget about it. No chance. And then, now Stephanie just grants him another match at the Universal Championship. And what importance is there in that? There's just none. You want to get your hands on fucking Corbin? Go ahead. By all means. Who cares? There's nobody in this show that I genuinely care about. There's nothing. Except for a couple people. That's about it. He's sitting on there. He says that he won't go anywhere until Corbin gets these hands. And then Stephanie comes out and says that she knows he's upset, but he can't hold the show hostage. Braun says that he does, Stephanie starts to explain, my brother Shane, he thinks he's the best in the world. And then Braun interrupts and says he doesn't give a damn about Shane or the show, and all he wants is Baron. And Stephanie says, well, you better fucking care about the show as everybody else in the locker room. And that's when Braun Strowman says that, I want Corbin. And Stephanie says, well, I'll give you what you want, but you got to give me what I want. So I want a shot at Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship. Done. I want to pick the stipulation of the match. Done. And then he asks, before that, I want Baron Corbin. And then Stephanie says, you know what, you can have him after Survivor Series, but Braun says that you better fucking have a waiver, liability, whatever paper, because he doesn't want to be responsible for what he's going to do to Corbin. Then Ronda comes out, and she says she's tired of hearing Becky saying that she's going to rip her arm off, and that she's been wanting a challenge for a while, and maybe that she doesn't have to wait until Survivor Series. I honestly am getting sick and tired of fucking Ronda Rousey. I had no problem with her before, but now I really can't fucking stand when she comes through down that fucking ramp and she's all fucking smiling, and she fucking high fives everybody in the fucking crowd like, you look at me, and then she goes in the fucking ring and all of a sudden she just fucking turns angry. Why? Are you fucking suffering from a fucking case of bipolarness? Seriously. I hate that shit. Just like Finn Balor, smiling fucking Finn. You can fucking slap this bitch around all over the fucking backstage locker room and he'll fucking smile. He'll smile at you like nothing. But in this case, like fucking Ronda is just like, she turns all serious all of a sudden, and it's like, okay. She sounds so fucking forced, it's not even funny. I can't take her serious. I just can't. She comes off too forced. And it does not feel organic. It's just cringe. It's not pleasant to hear. It's not believable. You can tell it's not believable. She sounds like a machine, just talking. You know, like she recorded what she needed to say and she played the fucking recorder. And then she said what she had to say. That's what it was. And then when she turns on to Stephanie and she was about to fucking beat her ass, Baron comes out and says that we all, man, da 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 da. But we need to focus our anger and we need to focus on Shane McMahon this Sunday at Survivor Series because he proclaims he's the best in the world when he's not, la la la. And then he goes in the ring, puts his hand on Ronda Rousey's shoulder, and then Ronda drops him, and I'm like, okay, that shit does just not look believable at all. Like, that shit just, like, look for it. There's no way. There's no fucking way. You know, there's a time where, like, okay, you could do that to a certain, a person of a certain size where it looks believable. To Baron Corbin, come on now. Come on now. I did not take that shit serious at all. I was like, fucking, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? They're just so lazy, like, you know, like, you just, like, there's nothing that motivates me to watch, to just keep caring about this fucking show, but, like I said, I just have to keep watching this shit so I can review it so you guys can understand what really goes on without being sugarcoated. Because I'm pretty sure that all the people are just going to be like, oh, no, you know, this was something good, you know, let's just look at the positive, you know, they're making an effort. No, bullshit, they're not making not a goddamn nickel of a fucking effort in this shit. None. Don't fucking flatter yourself. That's not fucking true. This podcast is going to fucking say it how it is. The In10sity Podcast says it how it is. And this shit is not good. Okay? So let's get this shit out of the fucking way. It's not. Okay? So that was that. And then, after Ronda leaves, after knocking, throwing Baron Corbin over her shoulder, whatever the fuck she did, Baron turns and she's like, what the fuck? Like, what you did that for? And then he turns around, and then Braun tells Baron, enjoy your time as Stephanie's lapdog because come after Survivor Series, I'm gonna neuter you. Which, that was fucking kind of funny, Like, I kind of fucking laughed at that shit. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Not gonna lie. So, that was the opening segment. The repetitive, formulaic segment of coming in and opening the show with a fucking promo. With some shit that I just don't give a fuck about. Because there's no effort into it. When are they gonna change the fucking, the formula into how to fucking start a goddamn show? Why does it always have to start with a fucking promo? Why? It's just like, oh my god, I just can't find the fucking words to explain how repetitive this shit is. Like, this just too, it sucks. And I want to care. Believe me, I do. I bash the shit out of the show, but I care. I want to see that they get better. So don't fucking tell me and sit there and tell me, oh, so if you don't like it, don't watch it. Well, bitch, let me ask you this question. Are you going to stop fucking watching your favorite fucking team on baseball, basketball, football just because they suck? Are you going to stop being a fan of them? No, right? The same shit applies as a wrestling fan. I will stick around until this shit gets better, which I know it will. Eventually. But obviously we don't see the fucking light at the end of the tunnel right now. So I'm gonna stick on board. Sorry for the rant. Anyways. Oh my god, how can I even go on with this? Tamina Snuka versus Ember Moon. A meaningless match. Ember literally buried on Monday Night Raw. Tamina won for what fucking purpose? And then they have the audacity to fucking say on commentary, oh, Ember Moon coming up idolizing Nia Jax as she was in the Indies. Are you fucking kidding me? Ember Moon idolizing Nia Jax as she was in the Indies? Oh my God, please. Oh my God. I did not even know if to laugh or get pissed off or I don't know, man. Honestly, this shit is retarded as fuck. You mean to fucking tell me that Nia Jax, like Ember Moon was idolizing Nia Jax as she was coming up? What the fuck does Nia Jax know about wrestling? Other than fucking being a goddamn reality TV star and total fucking divas. Because that's exactly what's dominating this fucking women's division. Divas. So you might as well just fucking call it the Divas division still. Because it's just women, the women word is fucking masking the word diva. Okay? What did fucking Ember Moon do to deserve this shit? A fucking legit wrestler. I don't know how many fucking times I gotta fucking reference her time in NXT. Look at her in NXT. And look at her now. What is the purpose? You know, Ember Moon, okay, against Tamina fucking Snuka. Of course Tamina's not gonna fucking lose. Why would they fucking bring her all of a sudden last week after being fucking gone to fucking lose? You already knew. I knew it before the match even started. But as soon as the match started and I knew Ember Moon was going to go against Tamina Snuka, I was like, oh, fuck it. Ember Moon's going to fucking lose. That's how predictable this shit is. But what's the fucking purpose? What is the purpose? Honestly. Because I just cannot see any purpose at all. That's my fucking problem. That's my issue with this shit. What is the purpose? Ember Moon losing to Tamina Snuka. And what did this advance? What did this prolong? What did this kept on going? Nothing at all. Ember Moon's burial. That's it. That's it. Video package from Dean and Seth over what has transpired in the past 2 weeks on how Dean Ambrose has still yet to answer as to why he turned on Seth Rollins. And they're going to interview Seth Rollins. Corey Graves interviewed Seth Rollins. And there's a pretty interesting segment there by Dean Ambrose, which I'm about to play so you guys can listen to it. I'm still skeptical as to like what's the reason. You know, I'm not quite sure, but we're gonna listen to it, and after we listen to it, I'm just gonna give you guys my honest opinion on what's really going on as far as to why Dean did what he did. So let's go ahead and hear that.
I think it's obvious that Dean Ambrose is the subject of most of your focus right now, but let me tell you, from watching Shinsuke on SmackDown Live every week, if your head's not in the game, Shinsuke's going to take it clean off.
Look, don't get me wrong. This Sunday, when the bell rings, I'm going to be laser focused on Nakamura. But that's Sunday. And this is tonight. And tonight in Kansas City, I want answers. I want to know. I want to know, why did Dean Ambrose do what he did to me, to Roman Reigns, to all of us? That's where my head's at right now.
Listen, you and I have both known Dean Ambrose for a long time. Dean's never had a great way with words. He usually uses his actions to do most of the talking.
We have known Ambrose for a long time, and he's not a stupid guy. Dean Ambrose knows exactly why he did what he did. He's just not man enough to come out here and tell me.
Man enough to come say it. Don't ever accuse me of not being man enough to do anything. I'm man enough to get out of this cold, come into that arena, and beat the holy hell out of you right now. But I'm not going to do that. Because you all don't
deserve that. I don't know you an explanation. I don't know these people an explanation. I don't know anybody anything. You're people. These people who want to come up to me on the street looking like they could use a shower. These people with no manners. They want to spit on me, call me names, throw things at me with their, "Why, Dean? Why did you turn your back on your brothers? Why this night of all nights?" Guess your architect doesn't have all the answers this time, does he? What do you want to know, Seth? Are you wondering maybe I shouldn't have talked to Dean like he was an imbecile so much? Shouldn't have treated him like a charity case so much? Are you wondering maybe did something go wrong? What changed with Dean? Or maybe you're realizing Dean Ambrose has been the same guy this whole time. I was just too selfish and too self-absorbed to see anything else that was going on around me. Maybe I regret my actions. Maybe I am remorseful. Maybe I hope that one day my brothers can forgive me for what I have done. No, that's not it. The truth is, I used to think the Shield was stronger together. I used to think that this symbol made me strong. I used to think that wearing this made me strong. But the truth is, the Shield made me weak. You made me weak. Roman made me weak. The burden of being your brother, the burden of having to watch your back made me weak. But every day is a new day. A chance to be reborn. A chance to take the past. Burn it down.
So pretty much, Dean Ambrose has been holding back a lot over the years. That is what I got from that statement of his. What he had to say tonight on Monday Night Raw. He's sick and tired of being held down. He's sick and tired of having to watch his back. Watch Seth's back. Tired of being quote unquote brothers. And then he took the vest and he put gas all over it and threw it on a trash can with a fire going on in it. So that's not really a really thorough answer as far as to why he did what he did. Because he was, he was asking questions hypothetically, and then he's like, no, that's not it. So there's not really a direct answer as far as to why he did what he did. So I know for a fact that come next week and hopefully soon enough, he really gives Seth the real reason why he turned on him the night that Roman Reigns announced that, Joe announced that he had leukemia. He has leukemia. So we'll see what happens with that. That's one of the feuds that I actually care about on Monday Night Raw. It's not really all that going, it hasn't really gone, much steam going on for it, but I still care about it. I care about Seth, and I definitely care about Dean Ambrose. I still have yet to see what Dean Ambrose's heel role now we'll take, if it's going to be any good. So, we'll see what happens. But, I don't know. My honest opinion on this is that Seth will find out eventually. And maybe this Sunday, maybe not. Maybe next Monday. But it should be sometime soon, because the longer you drag this shit out, the less interest anyone's going to continue having on this shit. So, hopefully we'll know soon. Then we have another video package of Drew and Kurt as to what happened last week on Raw's main event, which was pretty. It was not exciting at all, but the reason was more like I guess a passing of the torch kind of thing. Drew addressed it on the ring tonight. And let me tell you something, man. Honestly, Drew is way better than Braun is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's exactly what I think. That is my opinion, but I swear on everything that's a goddamn factual opinion. Drew McIntyre has a better chance at becoming the face of Monday Night Raw than Braun will ever have. Braun is nothing more than a circus act. I can't take Braun seriously. He's been tainted. He lost to Brock Lesnar twice. So why should I fucking care of Braun Strowman when we have Drew McIntyre? Drew McIntyre, man. This guy can fucking talk. He can wrestle. He has to fucking look. He reinvented himself after being fired by WWE, 3 years ago? After being fucking jobbed out to 3MB? Come on now, man. Dude got better. The second coming of Drew McIntyre. It's fucking legit. And you fucking heard him. He said that he said it. He said when he came to Raw and he was going to take over, he fucking meant it. Yeah, he's like, you thought I was kidding, huh? He broke up the Shield, and he broke Kurt Angle. And the promo that he fucking cut can fucking tell you that this guy is the real deal. Like, he is passionate. He sounds passionate. He sounds like he's invested. You can tell that he loves being there. He loves what he's doing, even though it's a fucking shit show. But he fucking shows it, man. You can tell. You can tell that he is all on board with fucking wanting more to be the fucking face. And he has all the potential and all the prerequisites to become the face of Raw. So we're going to listen to what he has to say as far as what you have to say at the promo. So let me go ahead and play it for you guys. And we'll be back in a minute.
Last week, Kurt went into our match, an Olympic gold medalist, a WWE Hall of Famer, an icon, a national treasure. And when I was finished, he was nothing more than an embarrassment. He gave me everything. I can't take that away from him. He gave me everything he had, but you know what I saw when I looked into his eyes? I saw his will to win fading. I saw his realization that he was in the ring with a superior man, and he tried to fight, and inevitably he was crawling on his hands and his knees. And you know what happened next? He started crying. Crying. I have never been more disgusted in my entire life. I was more than happy to humiliate Kurt Angle and put him down with his own ankle lock. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Raw is my show now.
You know, listening to you talk about...
When he said that Raw is his show now, oh man, you think he's just gonna say that? Hell no, man. You listen to him. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Raw is my show now. And he is going to mold it on his image. And he will no longer have nostalgia acts. Fucking powerful. I love it. I love Drew McIntyre's fucking passion. You can tell he fucking loves what he's doing. And that is why I know he has a fucking edge over Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is not going to... He's not going to defeat Brock Lesnar at TLC. Because that is the rumored match for TLC. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the WWE Universal Championship. Potentially. You heard him. I'm telling you right now. Drew is going to take the spot of Roman Reigns. He is hungry. He has the potential. He has all the talent. He can talk. He has the fucking looks. Vince, you got your guy, and he is well received by the crowd. I'm positive, even though he's a fucking heel, he's got everything going on for him. So you best expect that this guy is going to fucking be the one to dethrone Brock Lesnar. I would fucking hope that he will be the one to dethrone him at WrestleMania. Why not? I don't want to see Braun Strowman. I do not want to see Braun Strowman fucking challenge Brock Lesnar again. That is just a fucking Roman Reigns storyline all over again. They're going to repeat the same shit with Roman Reigns with Braun Strowman. Only just that this time will be a fucking shorter span of time. Dude, if he is Braun Strowman, the monster among men, and he could not get the job done, then the fucking Scottish fucking psychopath / Terminator, I'm more than positive they'll give him the green light to fucking defeat Brock Lesnar. That's my fucking take. I'm sorry for Braun Strowman fans. I'm sorry myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, seriously, I used to be one of the biggest Braun Strowman fans, but honestly, nah. Not anymore, man. Not after tonight, especially. Hell fucking no. Drew McIntyre is the one to dethrone Brock Lesnar. No questions asked. And I know that for a fact. Mark my words. After Finn Balor interrupts Drew, he said he's had enough of Drew talking backstage and really, Finn Balor, man. I don't know, man. Like, honestly, he was just in a match with Bobby Lashley last week, and now he just, now they transitioned into Drew McIntyre, and it's like, I just feel so bad for Finn Balor, honestly, man. Like, I just can't. Honestly, it just hurts. It hurts me to know that the founding person of Bullet Club, my favorite fucking faction, is just being fucking rendered to this shit. To nothing. He's just floating around in the fucking, the show, no direction, nothing to show. He's a great fucking talent. I love to watch him wrestle. But this guy, I'm more than positive for one, he will be a much better fucking talent as a heel. And number two, he needs some fucking direction. He needs something. Just like the whole fucking show needs a fucking goddamn makeover. Honestly. This shit is just fucking terrible to watch. It's terrible. Terrible. And then Finn versus Dolph is announced. Match starts with Dolph taking advantage of Finn after Drew McIntyre fucking delivered a devastating fucking headbutt. That shit looked fucking awesome. Finn was knocked out cold. And Finn Balor, he loses against Dolph Ziggler. And after that, I'm sitting there and I'm like, no, actually, he didn't lose. I'm sorry. Finn won after putting Dolph Ziggler, I believe, in a crucifix pin. And he stole it. He stole the match. He stole the victory. Demeaning this guy, belittling him when he was a fucking huge deal in New Japan. If you notice, like I notice when commentators just talk and they talk about Finn Balor multiple times, not just now but before, how he's just stole a victory and they have him win matches with roll-ups. Like are coup de grace not enough to make this guy legit? Like he can actually put guys down. When you have him win with a fucking roll-up like that, a simplistic roll-up, that's like stealing a fucking win. And that's telling me, oh, well, he can't get the job done because he doesn't have, he's a small guy, he's a vanilla midget, like the fucking IWC fucking references him as. And it's like, oh, that's why the fucking people make fun of him, because he's just not being put out there to look credible, as in to being able to defeat guys like Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler. How am I supposed to take this? How am I supposed to take him seriously? And if I can't take him seriously, how do you suppose that the fans will take him seriously? You can't! How many times have Finn Balor has escaped and won a victory over a fucking roll-up? How many times? We're talking about Finn Balor here, guys. Again, the founder of Bullet Club. You know what? If I'm Finn Balor, like I said last week, I'll take my shit when my contract is up, and I'll go back to New Japan, and I'll go join Bullet Club OGs. How about that? I'll jump off my seat, and I'll be fucking like just marking out like a fucking girl. Shit. At this point, what else is there for fucking Finn Balor? And then Stephanie and Jesus, I can't even fucking talk. I'm so fed up with this shit. It's not even funny. Stephanie McMahon and Baron Corbin are backstage, and then they come across Finn Balor, and Stephanie watched the match, and she was impressed with Finn Balor, so she added him to the Raw team for Survivor Series, for the traditional Survivor Series tag team match, elimination. And he happens to be the fourth member. And then Finn, who was it? Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler come in the equation, and they get into a heated argument, and Stephanie's just praising Drew McIntyre over how devious and how twisted he was last week against Kurt Angle, so they need to gather all that up and just work as a team, and, after that, they can, just kill each other off. So, after that, we have Charlie Caruso backstage and asks what are her thoughts on Becky Lynch as far as her promo that she cut last week on SmackDown. And you want my honest opinion on it? I don't care, because I wasn't listening to it. I had no interest. Sorry, but honestly, Ronda Rousey comes out so fucking forced, like I said in the beginning of the show. She sounds unoriginal. She sounds so robotic. She sounds like she's scripted, If you could just put the script in front of her fucking face and have her read it, I will actually, I'll take that a little bit more seriously, because that's exactly how she sounds like, She's green. She's not, she's being put in a position where it's a huge fucking, burden, She's not ready. She's not ready. She won't be ready for a while, man, And I'm not shitting on her. I'm not saying that she won't. She will. But right now, she's just not believable. And as she cut the promo in the beginning, people were chanting Becky. And now, you know what? Let me get to that part, because I hate how WWE does this shit, but it makes sense. But it just irritates me a little bit because I know the reason why they do it. So we'll get to that. And then we got the Riot Squad come out, and Ruby Riot comes out to apologize for her actions last week. Oh my fucking God. Are we really going to fucking have this shit? Are we going to have Ruby Riot feud with Natalya over a fucking pair of sunglasses that we all fucking know are not the only pair that Jim the Anvil Neidhart wore while he was alive? May he rest in peace, by the way. Over a fucking pair of sunglasses, really? So fucking, the most stupidest fucking filler, bullshit ass fucking promo that I fucking heard on tonight's fucking show. Shit upon shit upon shit upon shit. Oh, and that's not all. That is not all, ladies and gentlemen. You're just like 3/4 of the fucking way. Okay? 3/4 of the fucking way. And do you think I'm even gonna fucking care to acknowledge exactly what she fucking said? Fuck no. Hell fucking no. It was stupid as shit. Pointless. It's an embarrassment to even fucking have someone sit beside me, have friends come over and be like, oh, hey, let's watch Monday Night Raw because, you know, I'm a fan and you should watch. Hell fucking no. Hell, are you kidding me? That I would be embarrassed to even fucking watch this shit with anybody, whether they're a wrestling fan or not. This shit is insufferable garbage. It's just fucking boring. So lazy. No thought into these fucking storylines. If you want to even call it that. Feud. Whatever. Nothing to say. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? And this is the go home show for Survivor Series. And then I'm sitting there. I'm just sitting there, right? And I'm like, these people up in the fucking front rows, they paid how fucking much to fucking watch this shit as close as possible? Front row seats? Bro, you must be out of your fucking mind. I will not pay whether it's $100, $150 fucking dollars, bro. This shit is not fucking. Those seats are not even worth not even a goddamn dime, bro. Like fuck, insufferable. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go take a bathroom break. I'm sorry, but there is nothing that these women will get the fuck out of this fucking shit. Over sunglasses. And then they fucking have they show that shit like we want to watch that shit again. I don't want to watch that shit. I didn't care for it last week. What makes you think I'm gonna fucking care now? I don't care. I'm sitting beside my girlfriend and she tells me like, yo, I'm not one to sit there and watch this shit every week like you do, but this shit fucking sucks. So go figure. Garbage. It's pointless. You know. So that happens. And then after that, the Battle Royal. Again. Yes, again. You heard me. Again. They tried again to have the Battle Royal tag teams to decide which tag team will be the captain of the tag team men's Survivor Series for Survivor. I'm sorry, guys. Like seriously, this show is like this is ridiculous. Honestly, the match would determine what tag team will be the captain of the tag team side of the Survivor Series match on this Sunday on the pay-per-view. Chad Gable and Bobby Roode won. That's all I gotta say. You did not miss anything here. All the teams that are on the Raw side, who cares? Logically, Team SmackDown should win, no question. No question over that. Am I done yet? Oh my God. Oh my God. Then we have Brock Lesnar come out. The same shit. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate of the two-time reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar! Oh my God. Paul Heyman comes out, formulaic fucking promo while fucking Brock Lesnar just skips around. Hey, look at me. $2 million per appearance on Monday nights. Yes, sir. Doing shit. Let me tell you something. I just have the fucking gut feeling that AJ Styles is going to lose this match. And I fucking guarantee you that's the route that WWE will go with. Believe me, trust me. Look, it makes perfect sense. Are you gonna have Brock Lesnar lose to AJ Styles, so then Braun Strowman can go ahead and face Brock Lesnar, and actually, my mistake. Rumor has it that Brock Lesnar only has 2 dates after tonight's Monday Night Raw. That is Survivor Series and WrestleMania. So I'm wondering exactly when is it that Braun Strowman will get his fucking title match against Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. I just fucking figured that out. I just remember that. So anyways, yeah, AJ Styles is, I feel it. I just have that gut feeling that AJ Styles will not win against Brock Lesnar this year, which AJ Styles has all the fucking right to defeat Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar he can lose this match, man. He honestly can lose this match. AJ will fucking benefit from it more because AJ's title has been somewhat forgettable, unfortunately. And it's AJ Styles we are talking about. He is the fucking best wrestler out there, one of the best wrestlers, if not the best. So he deserves a win over Brock fucking Lesnar. But knowing WWE, they will not have him lose to him. Why? Because they gotta keep fucking Brock Lesnar looking strong for when the next opponent comes and he faces him. They're not gonna be like, oh well, he lost against this person. He looks. Where could his mind be? After taking a loss. No, they're not gonna do that. I'm thinking like, yeah, they're probably going to go with AJ Styles. Hell no, they're not going to go with AJ Styles to win the match against Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. Hell fucking no. No! And if it does happen, good on AJ and good on WWE for making the right decision, and I'll be shocked. Honestly, I will be shocked. I'm hoping that's the case, but we'll see. Anyways, then Jinder Mahal comes out. And he comes out to offer his services to Brock Lesnar to do the Shanti. And then he comes in the ring and tells Brock Lesnar to take a deep breath. Shanti, find your inner peace. And then he fucking delivers a fucking clothesline that almost chopped his head off. He fucking started unleashing Suplex City on Sunil Singh and the Singh brothers, and fucking one of them just fucking looked like he landed twice on his fucking neck, so he might have a fucking broken neck. And then he fucking throws, I believe, Sunil Singh to Jinder Mahal on the outside, and then Brock Lesnar comes out, picks up Jinder Mahal, and delivers an F5 to walk out, and that was it for that segment. Woo! How entertaining. Oh, yes. Jinder Mahal, yes! Because he's great. What happened to Apollo Crews, huh? What happened to Apollo? What happened to Apollo? Isn't he going to be the fucking highlight of the show? What happened? Weren't they building him up? Oh, all of a sudden now he's not in the fucking show? Oh, okay. Cool. Jesus fucking Christ. Then we have Bobby Lashley come out. You know what? Let me tell you something. If Leo Rush wants to keep on fucking showing off Bobby Lashley, why the fuck is he not on a goddamn fucking body competition? Why is he not doing that shit? If he's gonna fucking show off his fucking muscles and shit. And then he wants to say, Leo Rush is like, oh, look at those quads, look at those quads, oh yeah, look at those quads. Where? Where? You got no fucking quads. And then he does it. Bro, just look at how... Oh my God, I just can't, man. Woo! I can't. Look at how WWE just fucking thinks of WWE, of Monday Night Raw. This fucking stupid-ass pose that he does now. He bends over to show his fucking gluteus maximus. No, bitch. You're just fucking showing how fucking... How fucking much of a joke WWE creative Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon think of how Monday Night Raw is. They don't care. All they want to do is just put out product out there and just fucking have the fucking show go on. For the sake of fucking keeping the show on fucking TV. That's it. What sense does it make fucking seeing Bobby Lashley bend the fuck over to see his fucking gluteus maximus? Who fucking cares? Might as well just... If at least just put a fucking woman and have her do that shit instead, goddamn. How about Alexa Bliss do it? Shit. That'll be a fucking... That will make more sense. Come on now. Seriously. And then Elias comes out and and then he's on the phone and I'm like, just like I said in the beginning of the show, man, that's just like, that's an image of how WWE creative is. Talking on the phone, coming up with a fucking script, for last minute for the show. Here, just put this here. Put this, that there. Yeah, because well, let me let you go before the audience falls asleep because Bobby Lashley's all out in the ring. No, Elias, let me correct you. The whole show makes me fall asleep. Sorry, but that is the reality. Okay? Oh my God. And then he comes out and says that Bobby Lashley goes on and say to Elias, you're a clown, Elias. You're a clown. So why don't you just come over here and say it in my face? I'm like, first of all, let me correct you on your fucking grammar, Bobby Lashley. It's not saying it in my face. It's say it to my face. Okay? That is one thing. Second, you're boring. You're boring. No appeal to this man. No character. No purpose. He was just brought to WWE just because he's a big guy. That's all I can see it as. That's the only reason. Because his pairing with Leo Rush is just wasting his time. They should just have Leo Rush fucking display his athleticism and have him have some matches on Monday Night Raw or put him back on the goddamn 205 Live permanently. Okay? Because he's just wasting his time. Bobby Lashley will not get over. This is not working. This is not working. Paul Heyman it was said that Paul Heyman did make this pairing so they can have Bobby Lashley get over. That's not happening. It was not going to happen. It was never going to happen. So this is just WWE wasting their time over somebody that's not going to get over. Bobby Lashley is not going to get over. He has no charisma. Zero. He is a fucking vacuum sucking charisma machine. That's all he is. Goes against Elias. And Elias loses via countout because Leo was under the ring and held Elias' leg before he can get in the ring. And that awarded Bobby Lashley the last spot for the Raw team for Survivor Series. That is all, guys. That was all that. And then, let me just get this shit so I can fucking just. I feel sorry, guys. I'm just trying to do my job here, reviewing for you guys. I know. This show has been nothing but fucking horrendous. And I hope I made you laugh. But, oh, Jesus Christ. I can't. We have Alexa. This is the kicker here, guys. This is the kicker. You know how all this shit happened and all the meaningless shit that happened? Riot Squad, Brock Lesnar coming out and Bobby Lashley being shown off by Leo Rush. You think that was a waste of time? Let me one-up you. Alexa Bliss announces the Women's Survivor Series team. Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, and of course herself as the team captain, which I'm not sure what is the status of this as it goes on, as it is rumored that Alexa Bliss is suffering several concussions, and there is talks about possible retirement, and I don't know, according to Ringside News, by the way, I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but we'll see. Then she announces a match between two women tonight to determine who will be the fifth member of Monday Night's Raw Tag Team. We have Sasha Banks versus Bayley. The two women that started the whole revolution, and they're here to just fucking fight a mere meaningless match because who gives a shit about this match come Survivor Series? I don't care other than AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke versus Seth Rollins, which are the two potential matches that can steal the show. So besides that, there's not much. You know how this match ended? Get ready. You want to know? No. Bayley didn't win. No. Sasha didn't win. No. The women outside, the three women that besides Alexa Bliss that are on the Raw women's team, they came in and interfered in the match. So, no winner, no contest, okay? Check this out. Alexa Bliss comes in and she announces, you know what? Bayley didn't win. Sasha didn't win. Let me announce to you the fifth member of the Raw women's team, Ruby Riott. And at this point, I'm like, oh, fuck, no. What was the fucking point in having Sasha versus Bayley in the first place? Why? What was the fucking purpose of that? What is the purpose? Do you understand why this shit is insufferable? Do you understand why I come and rip this fucking show a fucking whole new asshole? Because of shit like this. You're supposed to make the go-home show before a fucking major pay-per-view, the second longest running, a pay-per-view that W has ever fucking produced, Survivor Series, and this is how you fucking, this is what you got for the go-home show? This is how you end the fucking show. Get the fuck out, bro. And then the camera pans to the backstage, and then you see Becky Lynch has to disarm her applied on Ronda Rousey backstage. And at this point, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. Because you know how the WWE operates. The person who has the last, who makes the last move on their opponent is their opponent usually wins on the next encounter that they have, whether it's a pay-per-view or a Monday Night Raw or a Tuesday Night SmackDown Live. You know what I'm talking about? That's how formulaic WWE is. If you've been paying attention. Becky Lynch has a lot to say before the pay-per-view. Now watch how Ronda Rousey, I'm telling you, Ronda Rousey's gonna fucking win this match. When we all know Becky Lynch is the one to win this match. But watch WWE, and I'll be surprised. I'm telling you, I will be surprised if WWE pulls the trigger on having Becky Lynch win this match, which she needs it because she has been nothing but awesome. And the rumors of having her drop the fucking title at TLC, I don't even want to get started with that. You know what? Let me just save that for tomorrow because honestly, I can't. I just can't because you have the fucking hottest woman out there right now and you're going to have her lose the championship come next month? No. After Becky Lynch lets Ronda Rousey go, she goes out into goes out to the ring, and all the rest of the women are there. Tamina, Nia, Ruby, and who was the other? Mickey. Becky Lynch starts walking down. Everyone's looking at her, and all of a sudden you see the women's SmackDown team come in and start chaos. Here we go. Hey, remember that? Remember how WWE gets everybody excited because this whole shit was a sleep-inducing garbage? Remember? What does WWE do? What do they rely on? Chaos. To get everybody excited. Like, oh my God, look at all this shit going on. This shit is going on all at once, and they're beating each other up and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's how WWE gets their fucking fans excited, because they know that with all the shit that they produce out there, they put out on TV every week, the shit won't pass. It won't fucking be exciting to the fans. So what do? They have chaos happen. Chaos ensue. And for what? Because they're lazy. And while this was going on, Becky Lynch was busted, by the way. She was busted, I believe, on her nose by Nia Jax. I'm not sure. I read that on Ringside News. I don't think it's severe enough for her to not be able to compete at Sunday at Survivor Series. But they were... Ronda Rousey comes in, and Becky Lynch grabs a chair, and she starts beating Ronda Rousey with the chair. And that's when I was like, God damn, Becky Lynch, like, she's like all fucking ran her nose everywhere. Like, she was busted bad, So I hope that it's not severe. I don't think it'll be anything that'll keep her from challenging Ronda Rousey, champion versus champion, So we'll see what happens with that. But that is how Monday Night Raw ended tonight, on a brawl. It started with a brawl, and it ended with a brawl. Because they have to have, the show, they have to have somehow people excited for Survivor Series, because with all the shit that they have produced in the meantime, in those 3 hours, 3 hours, and they can't fucking put on show, they can put on shit that will entertain you and intrigue you. Meanwhile, NXT only has an hour to fucking put shit out there for us to fucking watch. And in an hour, they get so much content out, enough for you to want to come back the next week. So, go figure. So that is your Monday Night Raw review. I fucking could not stand this show. Like, this shit is insufferable. I just kidding. It was a terrible show. This is garbage. I can't. So with that said, this has been the In10sity Podcast. I am your host, StayTrue92. Make sure to follow me on Facebook at StayTrue92, on Instagram and IG at the In10sity Podcast. Follow my boy Kevin Gray on his IG profile at atomickevin. His IG will be on the description below. Please like the video, subscribe, turn on the bell for all notifications, and please sound off in the comments and give me your feedback on every single match. Whatever you want to talk about, let's talk wrestling, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown Live. And hopefully this show, SmackDown, will be the better show of the two this week, which most likely it will be. So we'll look forward to that tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night. Be safe. And I will talk to you later.